Hey everyone, this is Jaden Nadar, aka Spidey 101, and today I make this video with a happy tone. Ready, fully ready, in fact, to eat crow. Because it has been a very, I'll just say, anger inducing ride with Miss Marvel TV show. And I have had my qualms, I have had my issues with it, I've had my skepticism about it, and we all know that trailer got me real mad. But and this might be a bit of a short video too, because this is me getting straight to the point. I am fully here to take back what I said, and not everything that I said, but here to take back most of what I said about the show not being made with the love of the character being there. Because, yeah, and the reason why I take that back is because when I was doing or getting ready to write some fan-made projects a week ago, I decided to look into some fan-made, well, not fan-made, what am I talking about? I decided to look into some interviews featuring Iman Vellani. And like I said, my issues with the show have never been with her. I always said that she would do the best job that she could as Kamala. And I started listening to her story and I was like, yeah, man, this is good. This is good. It reminded me very much so of Xochitl Gomez and her interviews, talking about America, even the more along the lines of like the articles and the last interview we saw in, which was the Multiverse of Madness premiere. But it reminded me of that, but in a much more endearing way, because from what I've seen, Iman Vellani is, very, very, like, she is like real life Kamala Khan, and she has grown up with this character, and she has read all the comics, and she has, like, you could tell she knows her stuff. And so I'm at the same place that I was with Sochi before Multiverse of Madness came out. I'm like, yes, I have no issues anymore. She will be definitive. And in terms of the show, with all the newest trailers and the clips that have been released, I'm not gonna lie, I have been impressed. The one where this whole where she's like preparing to go to this whole like Avengers Con thing, and Ami like says that she can go, which is very lenient, like a lot more lenient than Ami usually is, but that's all right. And Abu comes out in that Hulk costume, and that was hilarious. That had me rolling. But yeah, and then they had that clip where it showed like her interacting with her family while that song from the opening of Scream 5 started playing. Well, actually no, not the opening, but where a song from Scream 5 was playing. I thought that was all great, man. And the heart and soul of the comics really is there, which is something that surprised me, and I didn't expect Marvel Studios to actually be able to bring that much love and care to the character. And not to mention, I was wrong on a couple other things too, because apparently when I said that the last time I looked and researched it, it was said that the show did not film in Jersey City. But then I looked it up last week, and it turns out they did film in New Jersey for a bit. And so I was wrong about that. My apologies, eating crow again. And that's great too, It's always, it's great to see. Like, I was walking around Journal Square the other day, and I saw this billboard that only highlights Jersey City stuff, And I saw an ad for Miss Marvel on there, seeing my girl Kamala fully centered on that ad in the middle of Jersey City, where she fought the inventor at once in in Journal Square on that street. She fought the inventor there, which I thought was cool. And you know, all this to say is that I've gone from being very pessimistic to actually like really excited. Now, I don't know how this series is going to go. I don't know if it is going to be well written. I don't know if, because I know that it will have the spirit of what the comics are. Like, I have seen enough evidence to prove that. But I don't know if the other stuff that I said about them shoving too many characters from the lore in there and making it a mess, the power change, I don't know if all this stuff is going to work. And I will automatically deduct points for the power change, even though there were certain shots that I saw it in where I'm like, okay, that looks fine, I guess. I'm still going to deduct points for that, but overall, I've come to realize that I might have been wrong about this show. And again, I want to be wrong because Kamala Khan is my second favorite character of all time. And as someone who has just finished reading all of her comics, all of them, Peter Parker is like, he's gotta like hold on to that number one spot, because literally I still debate today whether Kamala Khan is my favorite character of all time or it's still Peter. But Kamala's getting closer to that number one spot, especially after I've finished reading all of her comics. And you know, watching these new trailers and promotional footage and clips and interviews, not only do I see Iman Vellani as this character, not only do I see Iman going the same route that Sochi did as America, but I feel like this will, just like it did for America, give Kamala Khan a great future in terms of representation. So yeah, but I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if the show is gonna be good. I don't know if I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to have multiple seasons, because as we all know, Marvel Studios does not know how to make TV shows. They give every single show that should be an anthology multiple seasons, but every show that should go on for multiple seasons, limited series. It makes absolutely no sense, but you know, I'm not them, so I don't know. But I don't know if this show is going to go on for multiple seasons. I hope it does, especially if it's great. I hope it does, because there are a lot of stories that you can tell with Kamala Khan, and it would be a waste if it only lasted one season. But I've got ideas for that. If it keeps going, then we're going to speculate on the future like crazy. But however, God forbid that it's only one season, I have an idea for that. I'm not going to say what the idea is, but I have an idea for that. But yeah, I will be doing episode reviews. I don't know about reactions. I'll have to see. I'll probably make that decision by tomorrow. But I will be talking about every episode of the show. I will be giving my thoughts on the outlook of what the show is doing for the character. And yeah, I'm excited. This is the happiest I've been eating crow in a long time. And in a future video, I will be going over, because this is not the only time I'm going to be eating crow happily, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm happy in terms of what I'm seeing, in terms of everything, because it was almost like the universe wanted me to renege. Because before, literally, like last year, like 2021, back when I did the Ruby DOA video talking about how this show was just changing too much stuff. All the information that I got was saying, oh, they didn't film in New Jersey, they filmed in Thailand, they filmed in Atlanta, but they didn't film in Jersey City. And yeah, that's what they said on the websites. But all of a sudden, like, it's like that, all that has changed, you know? It's so interesting. It's crazy how the universe works. But yeah, I love this character. The bottom line is, I don't care if you are like, hey, you... No, I don't care, because this character, as I've stated in previous videos, means the world to me. And if we can get a great representation in live action, even though I am still very much so upset about the powers, and I will give them flack for that. Points will be deducted off for that. But if they can still give us a good interpretation character-wise, which it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do, then yeah, of course I'm gonna support it now. You know, so again, you could do whatever you want in terms of whether you want to watch the show or not, but me, yeah, I'm reneging. I am changing my mind. I am going to watch this show, and I'm going to review it. I'm going to determine if Iman can be up there with Tom, with Sochi, in terms of having all of my big three in the MCU and being done well. So yeah, and I'll put out another video tomorrow, putting up my final expectations and things for the show before it officially begins on the 8th. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am Jane Hadar, aka Spidey Fan 101, saying peace.